Good through pass. This is a sort of a game we expect to see. Nile City in possession. The captain there. Here come Nile City. What can they do? They have given the possession away, and Malakia attacking big numbers. 4 players against about 3 or 4. Here is Malakia. Malakia with the opportunity, and the player cannot reach the ball. Corner kick. Corner kick to Malakia Football Club.
That was really a beautiful counter-attack from Malakia. They forced Nile City in their deeper area and tried to create a goal opportunity there, but it was really a fantastic defending from the lefty back as he ran across and tried to prevent that damage from happening.
Here is a corner kick to be taken on the right flank of Nile City goalpost. That will be a free kick. The delivery wasn't the best, and in any case there was a foul in the penalty area against a Nile City defender. There by Nile City into Malakia half. Really, deliveries come in, and that was one of the crosses, but 2 straight to the goalkeeper. Here come Malakia. Malakia Football Club. William Gama. Yeah, clearly, save it a go-go. Another offside for Malakia, and I could see that coming. I could see the linesman raising his flag. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, he was there before the arrival of the ball, and that made the work easier for the first assistant referee.
He had tried to get back into the play, but it was already too late as he saw nobody was around him, and he simply had to go for the ball. Free kick by Nile City. Wasn't the best of a free kick, and that will be a straight throw in against a Nile City. Drinks break, a cooling break. I'm quite surprised with how this has come so quickly, Agogo.
Yeah, I think this has to be really a quite embarrassing game for Malakia, because people don't expect such a performance from Malakia. By this time, they could have scored at least a goal, but Nile City are really doing their best and maintaining this game up to this moment at this stage. And to be honest, Nile City are playing better compared to the last year. They were here last year, and their performance has increased a little bit compared to the past year.
That is Sebit Agogo. Nile City have improved compared to how they have been here in the Juba competitions organized by South Sudan Football Association. At the local level, at the Yambio Local Football Association, you cannot name a better team than Nile City, but those results have not been manifested in how they perform in the South Sudan national competitions. In case you have just joined us, we are live at the Bulu Training Center, and you are watching the South Sudan Premier League between Malakia Football Club against Nile City of Yambio. It is 0-0 so far, and the two teams are back just after their cooling break. The referee is wasting no time. The Nile City players is still trying to exchange 1 or 2 words about how they go forward. Here are Malakia. Malakia, Alunga Cage with the ball. Looked as well, but simply lost the possession of the ball. Throw in for Malakia. Throw in for Malakia. William Gama, what does he do? Get the ball back into his own midfield, into his own defense, rather. Here comes Malakia into the penalty area. A good cross is to come in, and it's well defended by Nile City. Nile City, with 1 or 2 passes, they have given the ball away straight to the player you don't want to give the ball to, Alunga Cage, and Alunga Cage, the captain, has lost possession. Here comes Nile City. A long delivery. The goalkeeper will come out for a rescue, and he has done well there so far in the South Sudan Premier League. The Malakia goalkeeper. It's still 0-0 between the two teams. Sabit Agogo, with how things have moved so far, who do you think will be happier with the way things are?
I think Nile City, definitely, because playing against the first, first division club from Juba, it is always difficult. But with the way they are handling this game, and then they are the happiest side at the moment. Now it is a throw in for Nile City. Free kick, rather, and their captain is to take it. Jafar Ndaro. This is Jafar Ndaro for Nile City, delivering the ball into the deepest area and head out by Malakia centre back. Judy coming back again and clear again out. Lobega waiting behind. Here comes Gama, measuring to number 14, running. Can he keep it alive? Yes, the answer is yes. And just crosses the line. And very frustrated movement there for Malakia. They wanted it to be really alive, but the ball went outside, and it is a throw-in for Nile City anyhow.
Kennedy Juma could not get the cross. This time he had kept himself on side, but could not beat the speed of the ball, and the ball went straight for a throw-in for Nile City. Here they come in their own defensive area, and they have given the ball straight away, but luckily it will be a throw-in against Malakia Football Club, against number 12 for Malakia, Emmanuel Loro. Nile City, long diagonal pass, and that is a good delivery, but the striker cannot reach the ball. Number 20 for Nile City, Lawrence Baptist. A poor run there by Malakia, and that will be another goal kick for the Nile City goalkeeper. It's 0-0 so far. We are live at the Bullock Training Center, live on South Sudan Football Association Facebook page. Wasn't the best of a goal kick. Sebita Gogo, from time to time, I've been seeing the Nile City goalkeeper giving his goal kicks to his defenders. And that was one of the reasons this time when he decided to take the goal kick. Wasn't the best of a delivery, and that's why the next one has given to his defender.
I think this is an error, because we are talking about a modern football. Lobega, and almost we are talking about the modern football. And in the modern football, goalkeeper have to take responsibility of everything near the box. Let me say free kicks even within the box supposed to be taken by the goalkeeper, and even goal kick itself. But this is Nazi, they really need to improve in that, because with that, and then they are reducing the numbers of the threat which they could have in the attacking aspect of the game itself.
Yeah, for sure. When you have the player who you could have passed the ball to doing the delivery himself, you are giving yourself a disadvantage. That's what Agogo assesses about the game. And here comes a good cross, but it's another miss by Malakia. Teammate nobody. I don't think they should be disappointed with that, because there's not much that they have done wrong there. Here comes Nile City. A good delivery by Nile City. Well defended by Malakia. Malakia defending well in their own half and passing the ball well in their own half. Number 17 for Malakia Football Club. Captain Alunga Kej Mabur for Malakia with a good pass. That will be a goal kick for Nile City. Goal kick to Nile City. We are live at the Bullock Training Center, South Sudan Premier League. It's Nile City against Malakia Football Club. 0-0 so far in the first 30 minutes of the game. Throw in for Nile City. Here come Malakia. Malakia in their own half. Number 12 for Malakia. What can they do, Malakia? Malakia is still in possession of the ball. Well worked out there. And here they come forward and a good delivery into the box. Lunga controls the ball. What can he do? A good cross, but meets nobody. And the attacker was at the end offside. Was not going to cause anything. He will be relieved with that. Offside against Nile City. You can see Agogo, the coach, is not happy with how his team is defending. The Nile City coach.
Yeah, I think Nile City started very well, but now they are dropping a little bit behind because with the pressure which they were, within the first 10 minutes they were pushing forward as they are defending deeply, and then this is allowing Malakia to attack in numbers, and you have seen already a threat.
Malakia in their own penalty area with the ball. Actually, it is Nile City in Malakia penalty area, and they have given the ball away. Here come Malakia, number 14. Nile City have defended that one well. Well defended. Here they come again, Nile City. Some huge battles in the midfield. William Gama winning some of the battles, and this time he has lost this one to Nile City. At some point, the referee nearly blew his whistle, but he decided to let the game flow. A foul committed by Malakia captain Alunga Kech Mobior. Nile City with the delivery into the penalty area. What can they do? Well, that was a good cross, but none of the players was able to meet that. Here come Malakia as they surge forward. That should be a foul again by the opposite captains have committed 2 fouls, and Agogo, that is a yellow card against the Nile City captain.
Yeah, as Nile City continue to get some yellow card, I think this will be a worrying factor, because anything from now will be a second yellow card and might lead to a send-off. Now Malakia are beginning from this back. William Gama, wrong pass from William Gama, and it is a throw in this time around for Malakia. Now for Malakia from the right hand side. This is Loro. Loro controlling the ball, trying to push forward. Saddam Opera, lovely ball from Saddam Opera, headed behind. Now comes to Tabo, generating forward to Lobega. Tabo again for Malakia. This is Tabo pushing forward. William Gama measuring to Lobega. Now Luka Cage. Now for Nile City. This is Folland. Counter attack for Folland. Excellent pass, and the goalkeeper just intervened, and Malakia survived narrowly.
That's why a goalkeeper, even if you don't get a lot of deliveries into your penalty area, you must be on alert all the time, and that's exactly what the Malakia goalkeeper did. He had to come to the team's rescue. It was a moment that was one-on-one, and the goalkeeper was fast to the ball than the Yambio striker. This will be a free kick against Nile City. A far distance just out of the box, but it is a distance worth of a shot. If you are to be the one delivering that free kick, what sort of a free kick will you take? Do you cross to the teammates, or do you go for a long-range shot?
I think this, you count the distance, and for professional players, they will always choose what will be the right the right thing to do for the team, and this is exactly what they are going to do. Table will be taking it for them.
Free kick by Malakia's jersey number 29. Abdul Malik Vitanis Tabu. Tabu, and by the look of things, is preparing himself for a long-range free kick. Here comes Tabu with a long-range shot, and he hits the wall. Well defended, and that will be a goal kick, a good attempt there by Malakia. The resulting free kick hit the wall, and normally it's very disappointing when a long-range free kick like that hits the wall. The second attempt was over the bar. 0-0 so far still in the South Sudan Premier League between Malakia Football Club and the Nile City of Yambio. Throw in for Nile City. Malakia regain possession, and Nile City have in no time taken the ball. Here come Nile City. A big miss, was expecting a delivery to the penalty area, but with how fast the ball was and how quickly he moved, he ended up missing the whole ball altogether. Here come Malakia. Emmanuel, one of the best midfielders at the moment in the game so far. Here they come with a cross into the penalty area, but Nile City have defended that well. Throw in. William Gama with a quick throw in, and he has given the ball straight to Emmanuel. Gama back again with the ball. Here come Alunga Kech Mabur. A look into the penalty area, but he has simply overrun the ball. The ball is straight to William Gama, finds his teammate Tabo in the midfield, back to his defense in his own half. It's back to Tabo again. Here come Malakia, moving the ball well. This is one of the stages where they have moved the ball constantly well, and this time they have given it away. Here come Nile City. That should be a foul against Malakia. That's a foul, but Malakia are not happy with the way they have committed that foul. They're not happy with the referee Sebit Agogo.
Yeah, I think what they are thinking, they thought that it is very soft, and the referee has just decided to award this as a free kick.
Free kick to Nile City. Free kick to Nile City. On their right side of their attack, left of Malakia defensive half. I expect a cross into the box. Malakia are still organizing their wall as the goalkeeper is trying to arrange his wall and setting up his defense on how best they can defend that set piece. A good delivery could undo things here.
William Gama, he passes to the right hand side. Lobega, Maria. Now here comes Malakia, number 8, 18, William Gama, measuring it forward for Emmanuel. Emmanuel walking to escape, still running there, and solid defending from Nile City number 18. That is Mr. Chikote. Now throw in for Malakia, quickly taken. William Gama trying to exercise his skill. Number 17 maintaining the ball still for Malakia. William Gama. Now here comes Luka Cage. William Gama arriving into the box, and Nile City have walked perfectly and avoid that threat from Malakia side, and resulting only into a goal kick for Nile City. Up to this moment, Nile City 0, Malakia 0. That's been really fantastic ball between the two sides. They keeps on defending well and trying to create their own moment, but it's still very difficult here for Neida Tide to get a first goal of this game. Tata avoiding Luka Cage from getting the ball. Jafar Ndaro releasing the ball quickly. Communication going between the goalkeeper. Picked quickly. Releasing the ball quickly. Judy for Malakia. Passing to Loro. This is Loro. He passes to number 44. Maintaining the ball quickly. Number 44, returning to Dario. Dario to the right-hand side. Number 17, maintaining the ball. Luka Cage. William Gama. Luka Cage. Luka Cage again. William Gama to Emmanuel. Counter-attack here. Number 7. Chance for them, and so close there. What an attempt. Joang have just tried from a distance, and Malakia can't register the first goal there. What a moment. they could have really utilized that particular opportunity.
It was a good left foot shot, and to hit it was hit over the bar. Slightly high, but it was a decent effort. Here come Nile City. Nile City with the ball on their right side of attack. Nile City, what can they do? Can they cross? No. Malakia have intercepted that, and that will be possession back to Nile City. Here come Malakia again. They have regained the ball. Counter attack for Malakia. Alunga catch with the ball for Malakia. Does well there. Finds a teammate. Here comes Emmanuel. Emmanuel on the ball, on the move for Malakia. Here they side into the penalty area, and Yambi have defended. Nile City of Yambi have defended that well. Those are some of the exchanges, and the crowd has been moved by how that ball has moved between the two teams. That will be a throw-in for Nile City in the South Sudan Premier League. 0-0 between Malakia and Nile City. We are live at the Blue Training Center and live on South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation and South Sudan Football Association. Another throw-in for Team Malakia, Juba. Throw in for Malakia. Nile City with a long pass, and expect the goalkeeper to come for that. Dario Kong gets the ball for Malakia. Throws to the teammate, and Nile City are trying to press very high here. Malakia have defended that well. They are moving the ball well, and now in the middle of the park. Here come Malakia. One of the worst passes you will see in this game by Malakia's jersey number 7. Emmanuel Jawang had one of the worst passes. Possession to Nile City. Throw in, delivered well.
Ladies and gentlemen, 43 minutes played so far, and the result remains 0-0 between the two teams.
That was a shot slightly over and wide of the Malakia goalkeeper. Goalpost rather. Here come Malakia. Still 0-0, 43 minutes played so far. We are almost going for half-time. Alunga Cage has really chested that ball well to William Gama. Finds Alunga Cage. There seems to be a good coordination between the two. A good delivery into the box, and the Nile City have defended this well, which could have caused a lot of problems for their own goalkeeper. They have given the ball away. Back to Malakia. They can't find each other. Here comes the ball back to the Malakia defense. Jonah Code Peter for Malakia. Malakia. Oman Mabil with the ball. Nile City regain possession. Nile City, what can they do? Some good passes. Wow, what a play that is from Nile City, and for a moment they have not made use of how good they were moving the ball. It was a quick throw in for Malakia, and this time here they are in the center park, in the middle of the park between the two teams, 0-0 in the Juba, in the South Sudan Football Association, the group that is based here in Juba, Group B, the opening game of the tournament in Juba. There are two groups in Juba, Group C and Group B. A good cross, and what a miss, what a miss. What do you say about such a miss?
Yeah, I think this is not the first time for Malakia for missing such good opportunities. You know, this is the second time we have seen crossing comes in, and they haven't utilized it. 2 added minutes.
2 additional minutes for us to end the first 45 minutes of the South Sudan Premier League. It's Malakia 0, Nile City of Yambio 0. Throw in. Throw in. 2 good opportunities created in the game, and none of them was converted, with the latest coming in for Malakia. Good delivery into the penalty area, just in fact in the 6-yard box, and the header wasn't good enough. It was over the bar. Here come Malakia again through Alunga Cage Mabura. Alunga Cage with the ball. well defended by Nile City, but still not out of danger. And Luke is still with the ball, takes a long pass and finds nobody. Straight for a throw in for Malakia. Throw in for Nile City rather. Here come Nile City. Malakia regain possession. Nile City one-on-one with the defender to beat, and that is not a foul according to the referee. The player ran into the defender. Nile City's number 10 has run into the Malakia defender, and the referee says that's not a foul. Nile City are not happy with that. What will you say about that? Sebita Gogo, two players clash.
You know, this game keeps on bringing more intention, and you can see how the managers are reacting outside there, and the same scenario happening in the pitch. I think in some aspect, looking at that particular ball, it was really clear foul for me.
This is the first time that the medical team have got on the pitch for a medical attention, and the player is immediately up. That will give Alunga Kej Mabur and number 17, his teammate, the chance for them to recharge and have a sip at their water bottles. It's sponsored by Airlight Mineral Water and Rubber Taxi. That will bring the game to the first 45 minutes of the game. 0-0 between Malakia Football Club of Juba and Nile City of Yambio.
Without scoring any goal.
That's how the two teams have concluded the first 45 minutes of the game. Sebit Agogo, what do you have to say about how the 45 minutes have gone down as we summarize this?
I think with the current look, Malakia will be most frustrated side, and for Nile City, they will be really very happy, and they need to carry up as an underdog. In the game, you need always to fight for a momentum, and this is exactly what Nile City have been doing all through the 45 minutes. And I think they are very happy now. They have work to do in the second half.
Work to do in the second half. The two teams are very happy so far with how things are going on, and each of
game is taking on Hilal FC of Wow at Wow Stadium. That game is going on at Wow Stadium. That is from Group A. So we would like to welcome all of you on board, and we'd like to keep updating you that we'll be here throughout this week. It's going to be a very busy week with all the games from different groups, B and C. So you need to check your calendar very well and fill yourself with more information about the fixtures, so that you can be right here for your teams or the teams that you want to come and support and watch. Please don't forget to know which days and what time they are playing, so you'll be present right here. Once again, I would like to give thanks to all dignitaries and our guests who are here. Thanks for coming up to watch and attend this opening ceremony. In WOW, also the first half of just ended 0-0, or almost a few seconds. It's still 0-0 in WOW. Hilal FC WOW and Holy Family team of Brunei.
Hello everyone, good evening and welcome back again as we keep updating and bringing to you live this coverage from Buluk National Training Center. The first half have just ended between Nile City FC Yambio and that is Malakia FC of Juba without scoring any goals, but it was a nice and a great performance, I can say, especially from side of Nile City FC of Yambio. They started the game very strongly and they managed to block all the ways and they managed to, hold the ball for some times, and also they managed to create some chances. This is what I've been seeing and observing, and they managed to stop, the serious movement of Malakia FC, which I believe they got some chances, but they did not use light and make good use of those chances. So the game is really nice. The first half ended very nicely, but also let us take opinion of our colleague and friend here, Peter Kuhn, who is a sports expert and sports journalist here in the National Cabinet Juba. Peter Kuhn, good evening once again. What is your take from the first half of the game that it has been a very a nice and serious one?
I think it has been a very intensive game between the two teams with how Nile City are playing. Like what I said in our first half analysis or pre-match analysis, Malakia are a good team. They move the ball well, and the best that Nile City can do is to try and give them no spaces, to try and limit them from creating a number of opportunities, which is exactly what they have done. The way they were pressing, they pressed Malakia and made sure that there were no spaces that they gave Malakia, and that's why in the end Malakia have not created clear-cut opportunities. In any case, it was Saddam Peter, their number 10, or Pira, who created the best chance. Actually, was a through pass to him, but in the end, he was one-on-one with the Malakia goalkeeper, and he could not beat him on one-on-one at that moment. It was a weak shot and straight to the goalkeeper. Otherwise, so far it has been a very intensive game. In the middle of the park, the two teams are not giving each other enough time on the ball, and it is very intensive. That's why you have seen the players are somehow getting very intensive with one another, and they are somehow getting fatigued. So I think it has been the best of the opening exchanges between the two teams in the first 45 minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm. And also, Peter, looking at the close tackles or one-on-one tackles, I've seen Nile City FC players. I think this is a clear instruction from the coach or the technical team that they never give chances to Malakia players. Like whenever you give them enough space, they can take you one-on-one, and they're good on that. So I think this is a very clear instruction from the technical team and the coaches that they shouldn't give enough space to the Malakia players so that they can make use of those spaces. That's why if you see the first half, like the first 15 minutes, it was a serious game that like one-on-one playing, closing the gaps in spaces, and not giving space for to dribble the ball. So, do you think Nile City will keep on that pressing and one-on-one tackles, which I see it's almost creating some tension between like Saddam Opera complaining this side and the other side also. There's some serious tackles, but thank God there is no serious injuries. Do you think Nile City FC will keep that momentum and move accordingly?
It's the reason why Malakia have not scored any goal, and I don't expect them to change that. If you have seen, if there's anything that has been exposed somehow, it has been Malakia, because the way Nile City are defending, they are compact, especially in the defense, in the midfield. That's where Malakia are finding spaces, and William Gama with Alunga Ket, who is dropping backward, they are finding spaces and they are linking up well. But on the final third, Malakia have not found the space that they are looking for, and Yambio have defended well. Nile City of Yambio have defended well without they are doing things, and I don't expect them to change things as far as the team is concerned. So without the game has gone on, I expect that game to go on the way it did. Yeah, a very good evening once again. We are live at the Blue Training Center, and before me, we are witnessing a South Sudan Football Association game organized by the South Sudan Football Association Premier League, and it is the South Sudan Premier League, a game between Nile City of Yambio against Malakia Football Club. Like Captain Pawan, who has just departed, was discussing with me. The two teams have really engage each other that much. They are playing well, but so far none of them has created clear-cut opportunities to try and upset the whole game without things. It is Nile City who have got the space. They have created the best opportunity. They have created one chance through Saddam Peter, and that chance was straight to the Malakia goalkeeper. In the end, he could not beat the goalkeeper. That is Dario Kong. The ball was hit straight to him, and in the end, that's how things stand in the South Sudan Premier League. It is 0-0 between Malakia Football Club of Juba, the champions of Juba Local Football Association, and also Nile City of Yambio, the champions of Yambio Local Football Association. The second half awaits us, as you can see. The two teams are off the pitch, and in a moment they are getting back to the game for the second half to get underway. Otherwise, the game is well poised at the moment without things stand. So far, it is well balanced, and this game could go anywhere. It is a two-legged encounter between the two teams. This is the first leg between the two teams, and another opportunity is coming for the two teams to get back on the pitch and see how best they end the second half. It is 0-0 at the Bullock Training Center between Nile City of Yambio and Malakia Football Club. Thank you. My name is Con Peter. A very good evening to you once again. Welcome back to the Bulu Training Center. We have got the second half underway, and it is Malakia who have started the game here on a high note against the Nile City of Yambio in the South Sudan Premier League. It is Nile City nil, Malakia Football Club wearing red and in possession of the ball nil so far in the South Sudan Football Association Premier League, the National League there between the two teams. It is the opening game of the tournament in the Group B station here in Juba. Here comes in a long delivery into the box, and that will be a goal kick to Nile City. Sabita Gogo, welcome back from the break. So far, what are you expecting in the second half between the two teams?
You know, I'm expecting Nile City to do the same in the first half. But Malakia, they have to force their way into the winning way, because you can't lose against a team which have been underrated in caliber of Nile City. If you look at the past three competitions which Nile City have involved in, they haven't been good. And then there's a reason for Malakia to go all along and claim the result.
Throw in for Malakia. Malakia in possession through number 29 for Malakia. Back to Alunga Kate. Malakia is still in possession of the ball. That will be another throw in for Malakia. Abdul Malik Vitanis has gone for a long throw in, and well defended there by Nile City in their own penalty area. That will be another throw in for Malakia. Abdul Malik once again with a throw in. Malakia in possession. The player falls over the ball, and Nile City have regained possession. The captain there with a good clearance finds William Gama for Malakia into the Nile City goalkeeper. The player at the corner flag will require an attention. But we go on with the game. Here come Nile City in possession. That is a very poor shot. Out of the pitch, and Abdul Malik, the right back, the left back for Malakia, with a throw in, gives it back to his defense. Akut back to the goalkeeper Dario. Dario with a long clearance into the middle of the park finds a teammate. Here come Malakia against Nile City. 0-0 between the two teams. Nile City of Yambio nil, Malakia of Juba nil. Malakia in possession. Alunga Kate gives the ball to his teammate, and Nile City could not make use of the opportunity that they had got. Here comes in a foul in the middle of the park for Malakia. William Gama. That's not a good pass at all. The ball is out of the pitch. Throw in for Nile City. Throw in for Nile City, which is well taken here. Long clearance. A long throw in rather. A good cross, but Malakia have defended it well. William Gama controls the ball well. Turns around and sees the teammate. Has given a good pass. Here comes Emmanuel. Emmanuel, who does? Emmanuel finds the teammate. Here comes Malakia. Malakia, Dario, Abdul Malik rather. Malakia is still in possession of the ball. A clearance from the defense, and that will be a throw in for Malakia, cleared by Nile City.
Yeah, Malakia are trying to get away, but at the moment Nile City are defending deeply and just avoiding the space for Malakia to get into their penalty area, and this they have to in this process they have to really be more disciplined, because if they are not going to do that, and then it may cost them. Now for left back, this is Tabo generating it quickly. This is Lobega passing quickly to the left hand side. Trouble arising. Malakia has it, and Nile City rescue the situation. Nile City are planning and focusing on counter attack, but Malakia are trying to build from behind and move it forward. This is William Gama. William Gama on halfway line, moving quickly, passing to the right hand side. Crossing coming in. Crossing coming in. And just wide. And allowing Malakia to have a throw in. And their left back is coming after the ball quickly. And be looking for somebody to get very fast there. William Gama, number 18 for Malakia. Gama measuring it into the deepest area. And offside flag have just rescued Nile City.
It was a good pass by William Gama over the top four. Malakia's number 14, Kennedy Juma. And it was offside in that case. That's how Nile City have survived the opening goal from Malakia. Here come Malakia again. Malakia, and they have given the ball straight to Nile City, who have regained the ball and they lose it through a long pass that finds nobody. Throw in for Malakia. Throw in for Malakia. John Akut has taken that quickly in as much as he's a center defender, but he has wasted no time. Here comes Abdul Malik with a long pass over the top. Finds the teammate. What does he do? He has given the ball away, and here is a shot! That is the first goal of the South Sudan Premier League. Malakia have taken the lead here. Wasn't the strongest of a shot, but it has beaten the goalkeeper because it was in the far corner. Sabita Gogo, Malakia have opened the exchanges with the goal.
Yeah, I told you earlier that with the current situation of Nile City, as they keep on defending deeply, and then it is allowing Malakia to get the numbers into the box, and it costs them. Inside game, you need to attack, because the best way of defending is through attacking. But Nile City haven't realized that, and they are punished at last.
Mabur Erjuk is to come on for Malakia. Is being prepared here. 1-0 is the lead by Malakia, the lead Nile City of Yambio by a goal to nil. So first, it was so good for Nile City. That was the first time that they were beaten in the game, and the first goal of the game, or the tournament here in Juba, in Group B. Here comes Malakia once again with the ball, a long pass, finds Akut. Akut had controlled that one well, and that will be a throw-in. It will be according to the discretion of the referee whether to award a goal kick or a throw-in. Substitution. Mabireju coming on. Substitution. Mabireju coming on for Captain Alunga Kech. Substitution for Malakia Football Club. Alunga Kech giving way for Mabireju. He used to be one of the most prolific strikers in Bor, and is coming on. Mabur Erjo coming on for Alunga Kech Mabur. Malakia number 9 is on the pitch. Here comes in a delivery into the penalty area. Not well cleared by Malakia, but still they have another chance to try and sort their lines out. That will be a free kick against the Nile City of Yambio in the Malakia own half, in their own defensive half. Free kick for Malakia. It's 1-0 to Malakia against Nile City of Yambio so far in the South Sudan Football Association Premier League, happening at the Bulu Training Center and happening on South Sudan Football Association Facebook page. Here comes Malakia. Malakia with a good delivery. First chance for Mabiro Juki, is one of the most attacking-minded players.
Malakia goal scored by jersey number 13, George Maria Lopeka, jersey number 13.
Goal kick. Goal kick for Nile City. They have lost possession to Malakia there. Nile City in possession.
Now Nile City comes through Saddam Opera, taking now William Gama, generating it quickly. Now coming back again to the halfway line. Loro passing to the center back and straight outside. It is a throw in for Nile City. Here comes Jafar Ndaro. Long throw in from Jafar Ndaro. Battle continues in between Baptist. Nile City are trying to attack quickly. Crossing coming in from Nile City, and a great response there from the goalkeeper, releasing the ball quickly. Here comes to the right back of Malakia, Lobega, the goal scorer, extending the passes. Now Malakia are so calm. They are so calm. Number 9 with his first touch. Here comes Malakia again. William Gama. Gama passing to number 44. Tabule wants it. He gets it. Now Tabule. He passes forward. Lobega. Now here William Gama. Excellent pass. Crossing coming from Tabule. And just a great defending from Nile City captain Jafar Ndaro. Nile City defensively, they're doing well despite conceding 1 goal, but they had a good number of tackles, to be honest.
Here come Nile City in their own half. Nile City back to Malakia. Malakia, a through pass almost to Mabir, the substitute who has just come on for Malakia Football Club. They are number 9. A long through pass, and Malakia have defended that well, and here they come again. Malakia with the opportunity. Akut Peter for Malakia finds Abdul Malik to Emmanuel, to Kennedy rather, and the goalkeepers come to the rescue of Nile City. Nil for Nile City, and Malakia lead by a goal. Free kick against the Nile City, and their coaching staff are not happy with their bench about the manner in which that free kick has been awarded against the team in the center park. Taken quickly by Malakia. They have paused it. Free kick not yet taken. Finally, here comes the cross. Nile City have regained possession. That will be a throw in for Malakia in the Nile City half. Free kick taken quickly. Comes Abdul Malik, who wants to aim a shot but finds no space. Nile City regained possession. Nile City, a good cross. Akut is there to rescue the team. Akut Peter finds Abdul Malik, rather William Gama, but that will be a throw in for Nile City. Nile City getting in each other's way there. Throw in for Nile City at the corner flag on the right side of Nile City attacking half. William Gama in the middle of the park for Malakia. Here they search forward, Malakia. A good through pass, and here is Kennedy. Controls the ball and goes for a first shot, which is never the best of a shot. Save it, Agogo.
Yeah, I think Malakia at the moment they are working to dominate the game, and second goal will be extra important for them. With the way they are now playing, they look like a team which will score another goal after this current one.
1-0 is the scoreline to Malakia Football Club against the Nile City of Yambio in South Sudan Premier League, happening at the Blue Training Center. It is the National League between the two teams, and the opening day game between Nile City and Malakia. It is Malakia who have scored the first goal of the Group B, happening at the Blue Training Center. Here, Malakia. Mabir with a shot, and that will be goal number 2 for Malakia Football Club.
الثاني للملكية جوا عن طريق لاعب مابيور هيرجوك.
I think Nile City are finding it difficult now.
Second goal for Malakia FC Juba.
Especially with the coming of Mabior, things are not really easy for Nile City. You know, Malakia are now playing with more attackers, and it is making life very difficult for Nile City. Despite all the effort which Nile City have been putting together, they are defending in a large number, but Lobega and you get the like of Mabior, they are always sharp, and they have the match mentality of scoring more goals, and it is difficult at the moment for Nile City.
It's now 2-0 to Malakia Football Club. Mabiru wasted no time, having come on just in 5 minutes. He has got the second goal for Malakia, one of the most prolific strikers in South Sudan, and on a number of occasions he has won the top scorers accolade in the South Sudan competitions. Even those who have been competing at JICA will know well about Mabiru Erjuk, formerly of Salam FC of Bor. Here come Malakia. Malakia, Abdul Malik, back to his goalkeeper Dario, who takes a long clearance. Mabiru Erjuk, his height favors him a lot, and he has given a good pass. Throw in for Malakia. Throw in for Malakia. Nile City of Yambia had done well in the first half of the game, but in the second half things are unfolding in the way they did not expect. They are trying to limit Malakia from creating chances, but in the second half it is the opposite.
Yeah, and this is not the first time for Nile City to do that. I can remember last year when they were here, they play first half 0-0 and conceding 5 goals in the second half. And with the current look, that will just reflect in your mind.
Here come Malakia again. Malakia in possession. Nile City have regained possession. A good through pass there for Nile City. Akut has defended it one-on-one well, and that will be a throw in for Nile City. Throw in for Nile City. That will be another throw in for Nile City. It's 2-0 to Malakia against Nile City of Yambio. Corner kick. Corner kick to Nile City. Corner kick to Nile City. Corner kick to Nile City, delivery, right-footed delivery, and he is aimed at the far post. There is a good shot, but simply wide for Nile City. It was a far cross at the far post, but the shot was better than what I expected.
Yeah, but if you look at the Nile City generally, most of their opportunities are coming to the former star man of Malakia, Saddam Opera. He had a one-on-one opportunity in the first half, and he nearly he scored the first goal for Nile City here. And this is the guy which have been warning the opportunities of Nile City, and he need to be really solid.
Here comes Nile City. They seem to have improved right from the moment they conceded the second goal of the game, which has given Malakia a good opportunity to try as much as possible to win the first game of the National League in the South Sudan Premier League. Here, Nile City come forward again, and the player, for a moment, slipped and got back to his feet immediately. Malakia have regained possession in their own defensive half. Here they come, a long pass for Malakia. That's how good Mabiru Erjuk rather. From the aerial duels, he seems to win every other duel that he has come on one-on-one with the Yambio defense. Akut for Malakia. Here comes Kennedy for Malakia. Kennedy has been one of the most hard-working midfielders. He has been moving from one side of the pitch to another. Here comes Malakia. Can they deliver a good cross into Mabiru Erjuk, and it comes in a delivery, but simply over the bar.
I think Nile City, they don't need to slide in anyhow. With that, and then it providing more opportunities for Malakia. In such big game, you need to make sure when you are sliding. But as Nile City are doing that randomly, and then it is bringing a threat closer to them again and again.
Nile City in possession through the captain. Throw in. That will be another throw in for Nile City of Yambio against Malakia Football Club of Juba. 2-0. Malakia lead the game against Nile City in South Sudan Premier League. It's the first game of the day. Initially, I thought it was going to rain here at the Blue Training Center, but the clouds have cleared. It was quite dark for a moment, and everything seems to be okay, and we will have no interruption from the rain, because as it is so far, the weather is conducive and the temperatures are quite good for the two teams to showcase their skills. Here, Malakia in the Nile City half. Malakia is still in possession of the ball. Nile City at the moment, you might think they are getting fatigued somehow, as they are not having the same energy like they started the game with.
Yeah, you know, they started very well in the first half. Everyone was having that energy of chasing the ball. But if you look at the current situation, they're giving much space for Malakia, and Malakia are just finding the life very easy for them, and very comfortable movement of the ball in the pitch. And I, with the current look, I don't think that those goals are going to remain like this. They might score another goal after those 2 goals conceded.
There's a player down, a Malakia player down who requires a medical attention, and the doctors have rushed in there. Number 7, Emmanuel Jowan Kaka for Malakia, and needs some medical treatment. The captain is going to see as well to check on him how much he's doing. In fact, he has got himself a bottle of Allied Water, one of the sponsors of South Sudan Premier League. And the player is still on the floor. It's still 2-0 to Malakia against Nile City of Yambio. 2-0 to Malakia. Goal kick by Nile City. Malakia lose possession, and they have got it back. Still not well settled there, as the two players are fighting for the ball. Here come Malakia again. The player will settle for a throw in. Abdul Malik throwing is what he does best, and that's why he has let the ball roll for him to have a chance with the throw in. Abdul Malik, the ball gets back to him, finds his teammate. William Gamal, look at that move, and he has clashed with the referee. The referee could not avoid the situation. Calls the ball back as William Gamal is wasting no time. The referee is not happy. They have ended up clashing. Advantage to Malakia. A draw ball. Back to Malakia. Abdul Malik for Malakia, the left back. A good cross in, but finds no teammate. Nile City in possession. We are live at the Bulu Training Center and live on South Sudan Football Association. Malakia lead 2-0 in the South Sudan Premier League against Nile City. And we are into the second half of the game. In the last 30 minutes of the game, here come Nile City. Malakia regain possession. Malakia themselves, talking about them, they are preparing 2 substitutes here. Number 66 and number 16 are to come on for Malakia. That was a long range shot, and that will be a goal kick.
Jersey number 16. Keji Sadra Elisama putting on jersey number 16.
Number 16, Kenyi Shadri.
And jersey number 66.
Salah Abubakar Adam coming on for Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik is out.
66.
And also number 7, Emmanuel Joang is out. Emmanuel Joang needed some treatment, and I think that's why he has been substituted. Here come Malakia in the middle of the park, in possession of the ball. Malakia, the substitute, finds the ball, and it's a foul against him. Number 16 for Malakia. Here come Malakia, good shot, and that will be wide, and a goal kick for Nile City in the South Sudan Premier League.
Yeah, Nile City looks much open, especially in this second half. You can see a lot of a good number of attempts from Malakia. They are finding his space, and things are looking very easy at the moment for Malakia side. Another goal. Malakia in the score sheet again. Lobega, number 13 for Malakia. And it is a done deal here for Malakia. 3 goals, 2 in the first half and 1 in the second half. So dominant.
And the result is 3 goals here.
It's now 3-0 for Malakia Football Club. Lubega with his second goal of the game and the third goal for Malakia and the third goal overall in the South Sudan Premier League. Malakia lead by 3 goals to 0. They lead Nile City of Yambio. It's now running out of hand for Nile City as they have just conceded the third goal of the game. And all these goals have come in the second half. They prepare substitution here for Nile City. Number 8 out, Agogo. Number 8 out, 4. Number 7.
I think the good moment we they had, it was just only in the first half. But if you look at him in this second half, completely off, and things are not working out for him.
Tata George out.
Tata George Penieri.
Tata George out, and on comes number 7 for Nile City. Meanwhile, in Group A in WOW, Al Hilal lead by a goal to 0. 40 minutes on the clock in that game, as Nile City is trailing to Malakia Football Club by 3 goals to 0 in the group in Juba. Group B, the opening game of the group here. And tomorrow we are right here for the second game of the day in Group C, that is also here in Juba. Here come Nile City. Malakia get the ball back through the captain. William Gama gets the ball back to the captain. Kennedy Juma. Malakia are now moving the ball in the way they have always been playing in the Juba Local Football Association. They are the champions of the Konyo League, and that's what they are demonstrating to Nile City of Yambio. Foul. That will be a foul against Emmanuel. Coach Peter gives it back to his defense as they try to keep possession of the game. So far, things are not going in the way, and Nile City would have expected the second half to go and serve it a go.
Yeah, and this keep on happening. Nile City, in the past competition, I told you the same scenario. They are always very good in the first half, but coming to the second half, they lose energy, they lose focusing, and things are worsening on them. And with the current look, you can't even believe that this is the team which have played 45 minutes without conceding the goals.
What do you think they have not done right in the second half like it was in the first half where they kept Malakia at bay?
You know, in the first half, they were so composed defensively, and everyone was running in the pitch and locking all the empty spaces from Malakia. But what they haven't done in this second half, completely in the second half, everyone seems to be very lazy and just watching Malakia keeps on passing the ball amongst themselves, and life is very easy for Malakia to enjoy, especially in this game. And with the current look, Malakia are getting everything easily.
That is just a big miss by Nile City. The closer they have come in the second half, they have missed a very glorious opportunity for them to score a consolation goal or even get a goal that might have lead to their recovery. Here comes Malakia. Offside. That will be offside. Offside against Malakia. Nile City have taken that quickly. Free kick was given to Nile City with that offside decision that went against Malakia. Here's a good chance for Malakia to create another opportunity. The opportunities have been hard to come by in the second half for Nile City. There has been a one-sided game for Malakia Mabirarjuk is caught offside once again. The big man, the man who got the second goal for Malakia, is offside, and that is the second offside in a space of 30 seconds, if not a minute there, for Malakia. They have got the ball back, and the two players almost got into each other's way. William Gama with his teammate. Here comes Kennedy Juma. Kennedy Juma one-on-one, and beats his opponent and can't beat the next opponent. William Gama can get the ball back. Nile City moving the ball well in their own defensive half. A long pass finds the teammate. Away to William Gama. Gama finds Kennedy, and here comes a through pass from Mabirarjuk. Controls the ball. Here is a shot, but wide of the mark for Mabirarjuk. Everything about Mabirarjuk is fast and furious. Was almost like the first goal that, the second goal that he scored. His only goal anyway in the game.
Yeah, he is always keeping himself in a space, and his movement are always of might threat. And if you look at him now, is playing as a full number 9. He keeps on moving at the right hand side when the ball is coming from the right back, and once the ball comes into the midfield, and then he joins Lobega in the number 9 role, and that guy is complete a threat.
Here comes Malakia in attack as they try to get the 4th goal of the game, and it's a good pass to Kennedy Juma, but he simply failed to control that ball. Nile City now have regained possession here in their own defensive half, and they are moving the ball well, better than it has been for the largest part of the second half. Here they surge forward as they try to attack Malakia. Malakia have intercepted that, and that will be possession back to Malakia. We are live at the Bulu Training Center, and this is the South Sudan Premier League between Malakia Football Club, who lead Nile City by 3-0. Nile City, a good pass, but to nobody. Straight to William Gama. To Akut Peter, back to the goalkeeper Dario, who has done literally nothing in the second half. He has not been bothered. Malakia now looking very decent on the ball, moving the ball as fast as they can and as accurate as they are doing at the Bulu Training Center. This wasn't the case in the first half between the two teams, and that's why it was goalless between the two teams, Sebita Gogo.
Yeah, Malakia really enjoying the position, and Nile City, for them, they keep on chasing the ball, and Malakia has the position, Nile City are chasing it. Despite the goals which Malakia have scored, they still look dangerous. Now, a dangerous movement there for Malakia, and intercepted away by Nile City. Left back. Now for Malakia, they are trying to build from the mid again. Gama passing it to Lobega. Intercepted away from Lobega. This is Sabayogote. Now Joseph for Nile City. Saddam Opera. Here comes William Tamba. Passing it forward to Follan. And the goalkeeper just picked it. This is so far in the past 15 minutes. These have been the good moment which I've seen, or the good movement from Nile City side.
Was a good chance there for Follan, as you have said, but because he was under pressure, a powerful shot, and it was straight to the Malakia goalkeeper. That number 5 is to come on for the Royals. Offside. Offside. Samuel Lukudu Edward will come on for number 14. The man who has been very prolific, very fast, and a very hard-working midfielder. Juma Kennedy is to come out here for Samuel Lukudu Edward.
Yeah, I think Malakia are trying to prevent some of their players. It is already a job done, and they need to give some rest to most of their players, because the fixtures may come too soon. After this game, they are going to play very soon, and the players have to be really fresh.
The substitution has not yet taken place because Nile City are also preparing a substitution of their own, and the two teams need to do it at once. Number 19 is to come on for Nile City, and it could be a double substitution as well for Nile City, as the second player is also giving his details to the officials in charge of the game. Here comes Folland. Folland for Nile City. Good chance for him to beat Akut, and he beats nobody. He has given the ball away. Here comes Juma. William Gama. Juma. Here comes Malakia. Malakia with a good cross into the penalty area. Finds the man who should have got off just in a few moments ago. He has got the fourth goal of the game. Juma Kennedy will be happy with the fact that the substitution could not take place on time. And finally, Sebit Agogo. That's how sometimes people are lucky.
Yeah, very lucky indeed. You look at that particular ball. It was meant to leave the pitch, but as there's a little bit of delayment, and then he have registered for himself, and a very lucky man indeed.
The officials were only waiting for the ball to get out of the pitch, for the ball to get out of play, for the substitution to take place. It's like the player was aware of what was taking place. Indeed, he was aware, and that's why he converted the opportunity when it came his way. Kennedy Juma with the fourth goal for Malakia against the Nile City.
Andrew Kaima. Two substitutes coming in.
Substitutions for Nile City, number 12 and number 19 to come on for Folland. Folland out. He seems to be fatigued with the way he's getting out of the pitch, taking his time as much as the team is trailing. And because of the efforts he has put and with the runs he has made, he seems to be so tired.
You know, Nile City have used most of their energy in the first half, and this second half is a very terrible second half for them. And what they will be thinking now is the game to end, so that they get time to rest and maybe approach the second game in a very good situation. Looking at this group, I think Malakia will be a threat for every team in their group, and these have just begun here.
That will be a corner kick for Malakia, a huge deflection, and the goalkeeper was lucky that it was wide. Corner kick to Malakia. Meanwhile, in Wow, it is halftime between Hilal against Holy Family. Al Hilal of Wow lead the game at halftime by a 0-0. Here comes a good cross, and it's well defended by Nile City against Malakia. That is handball. Handball. A handball against Nile City, and that will give Malakia another good opportunity for them to cross the ball into the penalty area. That free kick is as good as a corner kick, and in any case, slightly better than the original corner kick for Malakia. It's still 4-0 to Malakia in the South Sudan Premier League at the Buluk Training Center against the Nile City of Yambio. We are live at South Sudan Football Association Facebook page and live at the Buluk Training Center. Here comes in a good cross, and it's well defended by Nile City. A good header as far as the center arc. Throw in for Malakia. Throw in for Malakia. Here comes the substitute. A good pass, but finds nobody. Lubega, the man with the 2 goals, could not meet that ball. Throw in for Malakia against the run of play. Yambio expected that, Nile City of Yambio expected that to be their own throw in, but it wasn't the case. Here comes Akut Peter for Malakia.
Ladies and gentlemen, just remind you and update you about the fixtures. Tomorrow we'll be here for the second.
Here comes a delivery by the goal scorer, and wanted to give the ball to Mabur Erjo, one of the goal scorers as well, but Mabur Erjo wasn't in place. Here comes Nile City open boot. Mabur Erjo, a good chance for Malakia. Mabur Erjo with a good chance, a good goal! How about that for a brace by Mabur Erjo, the substitute has wasted no time. 2 goals in the second half for Mabur Erjuk. Goal number 5 for Malakia Football Club. Sabita Gogo, earlier on you were telling me you witnessed a game where Malakia, where Nile City of Yambio conceded no goal in the first half, and in the second half they were able to concede 5. This is what I've just seen. I was wondering how that was possible, but I've just witnessed that now.
Yeah, you know, with the second half approach, Nile City haven't done much of what we have seen in the first half, and this is the second time for Nile City to concede in this manner. They conceded to I can remember Almeric from. That was from Bor. They considered the same margin of the goals, and today it happened again against Malakia. It is so bad for Nile City and for the entire football fraternity of Western Equatoria. They were thinking of much changes from the previous encounter, and Nile City humiliated again.
Here we get rolling once again. Nile City have got us rolling for the continuation of the game that is currently going against their will. Nile City are trailing against Malakia by 5-0. All these goals were scored in the second half. That's how unbelievable the game is going against them. Here comes Nile City. Nile City in possession. Nile City here, they side forward. Nile City, good touch. And Malakia have defended that well. Akud Peter has defended that well. Here comes Malakia. What a good turn. Malakia, they seem to do well. Here comes the captain, number 5, the current captain for Malakia. Look at how good Malakia are now enjoying themselves in the second half. They are moving the ball well. They are defending as a team and moving as a team. Mabur Erjuk is on a hat-trick, having come on as a substitute in the second half. Here is a good chance for Malakia. That will be a corner kick. Corner kick for Malakia.
I think since the introduction of Mabur Erjuk, he has been unstoppable, and he keeps on scoring goals for fans, and that guy is really so clinical.
Here comes a delivery from Malakia. A good cross into the box, and it's a clearance off the line. Nearly it was number 6 for Malakia against Nile City of Yambio. A clearance off the line has rescued Nile City against Malakia. Things are not going according to plan for Nile City in the second half. They almost conceded another goal which would have made the game 6-0 in the group in Juba. Here comes a good chance as well for the Royal Boys to put the ball once again back into the penalty area and see how best they do from the cross. We are almost concluding the first regular minutes of the game. We are on 89 minutes plus few seconds. Here comes a good cross into the Nile City penalty area. They have defended it well, cleared off the box, and the ball is back. And this time, Nile City will guide it out of play for a goal kick in the second half. The assistant referee is almost raising the scoreboard, the board rather, to tell us how many additional minutes we will have in the game, as we are almost winding down the first 90 minutes of the game. Here is a good cross for William Gama. Good pass to William Gama. Back to Gama. Possession. Back to Malakia. Offside. Mabur Erjuk. 3 additional minutes have been added for the game. To conclude, 3 additional minutes. Here comes Nile City. Nile City, a good cross. This time what can they do? Dario has come to collect the ball with ease, exercising his authority in his penalty area. He's almost keeping a clean sheet, and you can attribute that to the blunt attack by Nile City. Here comes Malakia once again. Malakia. Nile City have defended that well.
Yeah, for Malakia, they are not worrying anymore. They are just playing their game. And for Nile City, I think they have seen themselves completely out of this game, and they have to focus for the next game. It hasn't been really an easy game for Nile City, and this is the second time they are conceding in such manner, and that frustrates the entire fans over the, let me say, Yambio Local Football Association.
The player of the match has just been announced. Here comes Mabir Joke with his almost goal number 3. What could have been a hat-trick for him, and that will be a good save from the Yambio goalkeeper to deny Mabir Erjo his third goal of the game. Corner kick to Malakia. For a moment, Sebit Agogo, I thought that was in.
Yeah, he got a very good opportunity, and he was just one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He should have done better. This could have been another goal for him, but he missed not scoring from that goal, and he remained with really frustration.
I was on the verge of announcing the player of the match, and the player of the match has just been revealed. Jose Maria Lubega, who scored a brace, is the player of the match. The only competitor to him would have been Mabire Juguone, came on in the second half as Sebit Agogo, but Lubega is the current man of the match, no doubt about that.
Yeah, he scored 2 goals and also assisted, and that's the reason. And he has been really dropping into the midfield and try to get the ball coordinating with the rest of the teammates. He deserved that. He deserved that gift.
Surely he deserves it, as Malakia led by 5-0 in the second half of the South Sudan Premier League between Malakia Football Club against Nile City of Yambio. We are almost concluding the game. That will be a free kick against Nile City. Wasn't the best of a challenge, and that's why the player is not happy. William Gama is not happy with the foul. That was very dangerous, and I'm even surprised why the Yambio player, that is Nile City midfielder, why is complaining about that. What do you make about such a decision or such a tackle?
You know, sometimes when you have already lose the game, you can be frustrated, and I'm seeing it is just matter of frustration there.
Free kick to be taken by Malakia, which could be one of the last few opportunities. Here comes a long delivery into the penalty area, and that will be a goal kick for Nile City of Yambio. We are winding down the first game of the 2024 South Sudan Premier League between Malakia, and that will be the final whistle of the game. Malakia won the game courtesy of second half goals. 5 goals scored in the second half. The game has just ended for Malakia, 5-0 against the Nile City of Yambio. In the first half, it was very tight between the teams, and in the second half, I was wondering how the game was going to end in the second half, but it has turned out to be a complete display against Nile City. A dominant display by Malakia Football Club, as they have won the game quite huge in the second half, winning the game by 5-0.
Yeah, it has been really fantastic performance from Malakia. They need to keep on. I think the only competitor will be, maybe for Malakia, will be in the last stages of the last draws of this competition. Some of the games are going to be really comfortable for them.
That's how Malakia have concluded their first game of the tournament. They have been out of this league for a while, and once they got back, they have got the tournament getting underway with a resounding victory, as they have thumped the champions of Yambio Local Football Association by 5-0. All these goals came in the second half of the South Sudan Premier League game at the Bulu Training Center. It was very tight between the two teams in the first half, and in the second half there was one team that wanted the victory, and that team was Malakia. 2 goals by Lubega, the player of the match, and 2 goals by Mabir Erjuk, second half substitute, and that game has eventually ended 5-0 for Malakia against Nile City of Yambio.
وفريق ينصت من مدينة توريد بولاية شركة الاستوائية. بكرة الساعة 3 we will be here again, and
A very good evening once again. Welcome back to our live coverage of the South Sudan Premier League. We are coming to you live at the Bulu Training Center, and we have just witnessed a good game of football between Malakia Football Club in Group B against the Nile City of Yambio. The game has just ended 5-0 in favor of Malakia, who scored all these goals in the second half of the game. My name is Konpit, and I'm here with the current coach, the man who was in the technical area for Malakia Football Club, the man who has just seen the team go through that win, a good victory for Malakia in the second half of the game. Coach Umar, what can you say about the game? In the first half, it was 0-0, and overall, in the end, you ended up winning the game 5-0 with all the goals coming in the second half. What do you make of your performance in the first game of the match and in the first game of the group here in Juba?
Thank you so much, Computer. Good evening, viewers. Umar Abdallah, my name. The first half, we were a little bit nervous. We didn't know much about our opponents. And our strategy was to get an early goal. And there was a little bit of panic and doing things in hurry. And then it was very hard. Remember, we are pushing our opponents to their half. And then they had a low block that became very hard for us to break. But in the second half, I told the boys to keep playing, possessing the ball, attract them more in our half, and then they will leave spaces behind them, and we will utilize that. And that one materialized very well.
How important do you think this victory is going to be for the team going on with the rest of the game that you are left with?
Yeah, actually, we've been struggling with the confidence issues in the team. And remember, our build-up matches, we've been drawing and a narrow win. But having this victory, I think it gives us the impetus, the confidence to look at more of our group matches, and I think we'll approach them with confidence.
What do you have to say about your substitute, Mabireji, who came on in the second half, and in the end he scored a brace and nearly scored a hat-trick?
Yeah, Mabireji, I've known him for a good time. Is like a player called Batistuta of Argentina, and he was called Batigol at one time. If you want the goals, then Mabior is the man to give you the answers.
All right, that is it with Coach Umar. Thank you, Coach Umar, for coming over to speak to South Sudan Football Association.
Thank you so much.
All right, that is the victor, Coach Umar, who was just speaking to me about the game. His team, Malakia Football Club, has won the game by 5-0, and that was the opening game of the group. That game has just ended in a 5-0 victory for Malakia, and they have won the game by 5-0 against the Nile City of Yambio. The next in line, I'm going to speak to the coach of Nile City of Yambio, who has seen his team lose the game by 5-0. He has lost the game in the second half of the game. Coach, in the first place, introduce yourself to the viewers of South Sudan Football Association before we go on with the interview.
I'm called Emmanuel Baraka, Charles Arama. I'm the head coach of Nile City Football Club, Yambio, Western Equatorial State.
All right, thank you for coming over. This is not the first time I'm seeing you at the Bulu Training Center. What can you say about the game? In the first half, it was very tight between the two teams. And in the second half, the team collapsed and ended up conceding 5 goals. What do you have to say about such a performance?
Absolutely. In the first half, the performance was so nice from the both teams. Everyone is controlling the game very well. In the second half, they have just lost a little bit of concentration, especially Nile City. They have lost a little bit of concentration in the pitch. That led them to lose the game in the second half. But if they would have continued with the strength of first half, by now, maybe the game will end at 0-0. But this is how football it is, by the way.
Wasn't there something that you could have done better when you saw you conceded 2 goals? What do you think you should have done better in the second half?
No, when a team, Malakia is a big team and is in the capital. For us, we came from the States, and Malakia is at home. They have fans, they have everything. But for us, we have our fans also here in Juba here. And if a team lost 2-0 in the second half, sometimes it's going to be very hard for a team to come from behind. But, this is how the game is. This is the game of football. Sometimes it goes like this, sometimes it's goes like this.
All right, thank you for coming over. Because of time, we beg to stop here. Good luck in your games going ahead.
Okay, thank you to SSFL. Thank you too much.
All right, that is it with the pre-match analysis of the coaches. We appreciate you for being part of the program. My name is Computer, and at this point in time, I would beg to stop from here.